First and foremost, that was a hell of a football game, all right? That's old school football right there, and that was what the Pittsburgh Steelers-Baltimore Ravens rivalry is all about. Let me express my congratulations to the Baltimore Ravens. They got the job done. I don't care what transpired in the game. At the end of it, they walked away with the W, and you got to show them some respect for that. Now, when we talk about what transpired in this particular game, obviously, the injury to Mason Rudolph was extremely unfortunate. Watching it live, I was more concerned about this man's health than anything else. I didn't first think, oh man, now we're down to our third string quarterback. No, the man didn't even look like he was breathing. These are humans on the field. Don't sit over here worry about your fantasy team. Don't worry about next year. Don't worry about all this other horse shit. What matters is the health of the players who are going out there and putting their lives on the line to not only, to fulfill their dreams, but also to entertain you. Have some kind of sympathy in your bones. Good Lord. Then they had a lot of people complaining about, well, Earl Thomas should have been thrown out the game. It was helmet to helmet. It wasn't in his intention, all right? Just one of those bang-bang sort of things. It just so happened to happen, okay? Since the intent was not there, I don't think he should have been ejected, and I'm happy they didn't, all right? Because that's football right there. You can't just eject everybody because it looks like it's helmet to helmet on a damn replay. Next, all right, both teams dealt with injuries, okay? So nobody gets to point the finger at nobody because last I saw, Jefferson went to the ground, messed up his knee. I'm pretty sure that's going to end up being one of those ACL tears or something. And he's a focal point on their defense. So both teams lost injuries. Then, when it comes to referees, a lot of people are going to say, well, we got screwed over from that roughing the passer call. Should it have gotten called? Absolutely not. Was it a terrible call? Without question. However, on Devin Bush's interception, he got aid from the floor to control the football. It should have been an incomplete pass. So both teams got screwed over by the refs. What's that thing that Adonis once said to get that soul song? A soul for a soul. Was that Red School? Whatever the case was, it's eye for an eye. That's the way I saw it. So those were a wash. When it came down to what transpired during the game, we opened up the game playing like absolute garbage offensively. We didn't aid out our defense. Okay, the Ravens went down the field. We held them to a field goal. Jalen Samuels comes out at the Wildcat. For what reason we're running this? It's not 2008. We don't got Ronnie Brown and freaking Ricky Williams. We're not the Miami Dolphins. We went out there, threw an easy interception for no doggone reason, giving the Ravens an opportunity to give it to Mark Ingram to go into the end zone. We come back down the field. We answer. Mason Rudolph finds Juju Smith-Schuster, uses his balance, goes into the end zone. Now we only down by 3. Back down the field, they find Hollywood Brown. We down by 10, 17-7, and our defense decided, hey, what we're going to do is we're going to drop our nuts. We're going to be some men out here. And they shut down the Ravens for 3 quarters and only held them to field goal. All right? We played sensational football defensively after being down by 10. Then, kudos to Delvin Hodges, who came in and held it down. 7 for 9. All right? He played a sensational game coming in relieving Mason Rudolph. And let me say this. The effort that we show, if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you ought to be proud. I don't give a damn about the result. If we play football like this, we can win games. Because listen, I don't care if we lose all these other games. If we are only 2 games behind in the division, we've got a chance. Stop looking at the record and think, oh, it's all. All you got to do is compete in your division. You get an opportunity to go to the dance. That's how football works. Now, when it came to our offense, throwing the ball, I was happy with the way we were throwing up until the injury. Now, when Hodges came in, obviously you got to play the right brand of football in order to accommodate the talent that you got on the field. And when he came in, we still had an opportunity to go down the field. We scored a touchdown and took the lead. Defense held, and then we ultimately got that penalty that kind of set up Justin Tucker's opportunity to tie it up and go to overtime. But nonetheless, this team showed our resiliency regardless of the injuries. Regardless of the injuries, we fought until the end, and there's no shame in that because not a single player on that field is walking off saying, I wish I could have did this more. I wish I could have. They gave 110%. You give a round of applause for an effort like that. And to the Baltimore Ravens, that's a hell of a football group. All right, they won the AFC North last year. They're still capable this year. Don't just the last 2 games where they took those L's. Did it appear that their first 2 games was a fluke? Yeah, in a sense. But regardless, that's a hell of a football team because when they line up, they bring the best out of us. We bring the best out of them. So you got to give your kudos to that. All right? But the way I see where we are right now, if we play this brand of football, if we play the way we played this Sunday, we can go and win football games. Because there's only about a couple of teams, few teams, I can count on my hands that could beat us when we play football like that. You got to believe, gentlemen. You have to believe. The season's not over yet. It's not over. We'll find out what the diagnosis moving forward with Mason Rudolph is going to be. Whether he's going to be able to return, that's none of my concern. I just hope that man will be able to function as an adult moving forward. Healthy adult moving forward. We don't want to have another Shazier sort of situation where you're wondering if the man can even walk again. You saw him getting help to the sideline, getting help to the back. I hope this man can function coming this Wednesday. I don't care if he doesn't play for the rest of the season. I hope the man's healthy. As for us, we'll regroup. We'll get back to the drawing board and get ready for week 6. But the way I see it right now, I'm proud of the way the Pittsburgh Steelers went out and they played. They took an L, but I am proud. We ain't get screwed. You take your L. You keep your head up high. You congratulate the man that beat you. Steelers on 3. Win. Matter of fact, let's not even say win. Let's just go with family. Let's say family on 6, all right? Because that's what the hell we need to be. We need to be a family. When you're facing adversity, you got to come together and make each other better. Steelers on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3 Steelers, 4, 5, 6 family. Come on, man. Next week, we're going to be back again. And if we play like this, damn it, no other team can stop us.